And I had some other guy I was teaching a long time ago, and his normal parking wasn't always all that, which is fine. They're learning to drive, but there've been a couple occasions, which of course can happen, where he would hit the pavement. It happens sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But because he was getting confident, although he was hitting the pavement, he started to do it quicker and quicker and quicker. So like once he hit the pavement quite bad. So after that, I was like, you know what, I need to be aware of this, because obviously it's going to damage the wheel, damage the tyre, etc. So I'll tell him what to do. If he's going towards it a bit too quick, I would have to maybe potentially like touch the wheel, tell him to slow down, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's your car, man. You don't want to damage it, innit?
Yeah, we stopped. And you know what he said to me? He goes, you need to stop touching my wheel. I said to him, okay, that's fine. He goes, it's my lesson. I'm paying for the lesson. So you need to just let me do it and learn from my mistakes. I said, that's cool. I understand that totally. I went, but what we're going to have to do is, I said, I'm going to have to get you to sign something to turn around and say that if you damage my wheel because of the speed you're going into park, you're going to pay for it.
What did he say about that then?
He goes, it's all right, you can touch my wheel.
Yeah, I thought so.
So he was all right up until that point.
I mean, you're not grabbing his wheel because you want to touch this guy's hand, right? You're like...
No, I needed to not hit the pavement.
Yeah.
Obviously, no, don't get me wrong. In lower lessons, sometimes stuff's happened and there's nothing we can do about it. But when we can see it happening, we can't just let it keep happening, especially when it can cause damage.
I've had people say on my channel as well that like, oh, why are you touching the wheel so much and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, after 15 years for that, you start to realise that like that is potentially like a 20% chance of whatever. Yeah. So I'm just gonna guide them. Like, look, that's a little bit close.
Majority of the time, you can control it with your voice.
Yeah, just like
most of the time.
Pull it out a bit, give them a bit of
exactly.
Even my little arm movement like that helps. But sometimes you've got to just touch it, especially if they're getting too close to something.
And especially if you're whacking it and you know that it's going to cause you damage to your wheels. But yeah, when you know it's going to cause damage and you can see it happening, all right, once, you know, if it happens, whatever, but you can't just let it keep happening.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There's some times where there's not even time to grab that ball, just out of nowhere, boom, just like, don't even see it coming.
And if it's quick, it could potentially, it's never happened to me, but it can kind of, sort of the tracking, can knock the tracking off track as well. Exactly.
I know, it's just not worth the stress, is it?